privilege to have Bechem United head Coach Danso is right here with us. Coach, good evening and welcome.
Good evening. I'm Coach Jose.
Okay,
Assistant
so
coach.
yes, assistant coach. Yeah, that's the assistant coach.
Yes,
So
Satosai, he has played football for Sawaya, so I know him very well.
all right,
Yes, yes.
Coachy, your expectation. What should we expect this evening?
Well, it's going to be a very good game today. You're looking at a class of folk, 2 games without scoring. It's a little bit very difficult. So for us, we have nothing
To lose.
no, because we have 2 games and we are yet to score. But I know today we are going to score.
You're going to beat Accra House over there. They are also a struggling side.
I know.
Just like your side. You've not won a game this season. Your 2 games
Yes.
you drew.
Yes.
Are you going to amass all the 3 points?
Yes, we are preparing from the mandate as at now. The players are well sound. So I hope they are going to give their best. And I hope today will be our day.
Okay. Looking at the lineup, any changes?
2 changes
From your last game.
Yes, because of Francis Aqua got a little bit injury and Francis Trene also injured. So they are not playing today. So we replace them with young ones. I think they are going to deliver.
All right. Okay. So all the best, coach, and have a great day.
Thank you
okay.
very much.
All right. That's the assistant coach for United. He says they will not lose anything.
They will not lose anything because when you look at their first 2 games, they drew, and I think that they are looking at the turning point today. But it's not going to be easy for them because coming to the Lions Den, that is what I'll say across the book. Here is going to be a fortress for them for across the book. So if they say that they have nothing to lose, to me, that is a nice thing. But Osawaya himself has played ball to the highest level. So I think that he has motivated the players enough to do something here this evening. But it can be mind games. They have nothing to lose. But also should take very.
All right, so we also have the assistant coach for Accra. So Coach Amankwa is also here with us this afternoon at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. They're hosting Bechem United. Coach, welcome.
Thank you.
What should we expect this evening?
This evening, everybody should expect the win. Nothing else. Win.
Nothing else but the win.
Yeah.
Pressure on Accra Hearts of Folk from the fans.
From the fans, you can say so. But as a team, we are playing a league, it's marathon. This is the 3rd game we are going to play, and we are hoping to win this game.
Okay. So, any changes from the Kwando Heart of Lions game?
No, we don't have it. Apart from the bench, that is where we change. But the team is intact.
Okay. So, what do you have for the fans?
The fans, I always say that they are great supporters. House of Folk supporters are very great. They are super. They have a lot of patience. And what I'm going to tell them, they should continue being that. They should throw all their support behind the guys, and they will deliver for them.
Okay, so Coach Amankwa, all the best. We're hoping we're going to experience good football this evening at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. Thanks for your time.
Thank you too.
Okay, so that's the assistant coach for Accra, so for Coach Amankwa.
Yeah, I got it. So this is the 3rd time we get to this coach before again for Accra. Now he's always optimistic that they are going to win. But at the end of the day, when the match ends, that is where the problem lies. This time around, I don't know the strategies, the tactics that they put in place. We always say that football is about your technical ability, it's about your tactical ability, it's about your psychological ability, and it comes to your physical ability. So this evening, are we going to see these 4 things around Accra? Because that is you and me know perfectly when we went to Pando, Accra, there wasn't any cohesiveness when they are playing. Now, nothing. The telepathy was nothing. Their transition was poor. So this time around, he said that it's a marathon league. I don't dispute that. We've just started. But 1,000 miles begins with a step. So if you don't take a giant step and you think that, no, we still have a miles ahead of us, somebody will just overtake you. So let's see what they're putting on board. They said they are not checking. They are not changing the setup.
Looking at the squad, the squad they played against Pando Out of Lions, they're maintaining the squad. It's only the bench that they've changed, and I think it's a progress, right?
No, I think that they want that
work in progress. Yeah,
they have that. They want that cohesiveness. They want the team to gel together. They want that unity in the team. That is the reason why they are not changing the team. But at the end of the day, I think that when they played against Pando Out of Lions, when they played against Baseke Holy Star, the same problem that they had from the defense, the transition is very, very poor. Now, when you believe in the high pressing game and it's not helping you, so it is time that you start passing the ball to yourself. have a player who can hold on onto the ball, give that defensive splitting passes, and you are good to go. Because if you look at the defense setup of Accra House of Oak, that right back was solid, but getting to the tail end in Pando, the guy was tired. But the tactical change that the coach made really affected Accra House of Oak very, very well. But this evening, I don't expect Coach Ouattara to repeat the same mistake.
Okay, so you heard from the assistant coach Filana and Coach Amankwa, and there is no pressure on Accra House of Oak, even though they were able to win their first 2 games. They lost all 2 games, but still, there's no pressure on them.
I believe there's pressure, but they are just trying to manage the pressure as it stands at the moment. In their last game against Heart of Lions, I said Heart of Lions looked in a better shape, and we saw it in the game. Heart of Oak are not far behind. They create chances, but they don't score the goals, and that has been the issue this season in the league. It's been the 3rd week yet we've not seen a lot of goals in the matches that they've played so far. Hearts of Oak, I believe, are using the same system today, and the only change I would see has come from Bechem, which they played the system they used last week, which was 4-2-3-1. This time around, they are using wing backs, and the wing backs they are using in the likes of Augustine Mensah and then Nketia on the left. They need stamina, because Hearts of Oak are really going to come at them. This time around, Hearts I'm sure they are going to turn the tide, because it's been tough. It's been everything on them. The negative aspects have been targeted on Accra Hearts of Oak in the last 2 weeks, and I believe today is the day for Hearts of Oak to turn the tide.
Okay, so Phil made mention of Accra House of Oak struggling to get the goals. Do you think they should put the who was their top scorer last season? He should be up front for them so that they play behind him.
Yeah, so when we went to Pando during the pre-match, I told you last season Hamza, look at the goals that Hamza scored, and this time around, what role has the coach given him? That is where the problem lies now. Now Hamza should be the boss striker. You should not allow Hamza to play outside the box. That is where the problem is. Because if Hamza is playing inside the box, the goals are coming. So why should you allow Hamza to play outside the box? So to me, I think that this time around, you should give Hamza that chance to play inside the box, and we're going to see the goals. Because if not that, still Accra House of Oak will continue struggling. My brother was talking about the tactics. Yes, they've not changed their tactics. They are still playing the 4-3-3 system. They've not changed it. But Bechem, as you said, they are now playing 3-4-2-1. Now 3-4-2-1 against the 4-3-3. And that is good, which means that they are going to rely more on their flanks. And when it comes to Accra House of Oak, I'm telling you, their their left back and their right back, today they have a job to do. Don't forget, Augustine Okra is back. He has seen it all when you talk about the Ghana Premier League. He's back, and he's also going to worry the defenders this very, very evening. So to me, House of Oak, tactically, they should be disciplined. If Bechem are going to rely on the flanks, that is the wing back, that is going to be a big problem for them, because they also decide just to float the ball to play the high balls, the high pressing game for them. As they should relax. If not that, the 4-3-3 automatically they are weak, because in midfield they are more than their Accra House of Oak, because the 2 and 3 when they are attacking, they will just
exactly what I wanted to ask. So Phil, they have the energy. They run everywhere, all over. Talking of Bechem, United, Accra House of Oak don't have that energy. We saw it at second half, 9 minutes, lost the game. That's when the 2 goals came and they lost this particular game. Playing Bechem United, who have the energy, they can run till the 90 minutes. It's a worry for Accra Hearts of Oak.
It's a big worry for Accra Hearts of Oak. But believe you me, just like I said, Accra Hearts of Oak is not far behind. They are playing some exciting football. Last week, we saw in the first half, they defended deep and played on the break. In the second half, they decided to resort to possession football and rely on offside traps. That was what killed Accra House of Oak last week. They were excellent on the day. The goals that scored, we realized they were the quality of goals that they conceded. They could not do anything about it. But believe you me, within the 90 minutes in Accra, their fans are around to cheer them on. Accra House of Oak will deliver, because I know that this time around they are going to make sure they give their fans something to cheer about.
Okay, so we live on Original TV, live on Metro TV, live on Alpha TV, live on Ghana Football Association app. It's the Ghana Premier League match day 3. Accra Folk versus Bechem United, live inside the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. And talking of the fans, the Phobian fans, we all thought by this they will fill the stadium, but
Accra Folk fans, as we know, they are very emotional. They are very emotional, and they go with the flow. When Hearts of Folk are winning, you find them coming. You find them early at the stadium. This time around 2 games, and they've not won a match yet. But they are playing some exciting football. I am very happy with the way they are playing. They are responding with some exciting football, but they are not scoring, and that has been the problem with this season's Premier League. All the teams are not scoring goals. They managed to nick probably 1 goal or something. The maximum we've seen has been 2 goals, and it's worrying. We were talking about this yesterday, about whether it's been the quality of defenders that we have in the Premier League or the strikers that are not trying enough to score goals. These 2 teams are very good. Bechem, as we saw, they've drawn 2 games. They've not lost a game, and we know their pedigree. Coming into this game with a totally different system against Accra Hearts of Folk, who covers all the pitch with their 4-3-3 system, well, it's going to be exciting. That is all I'm going to say. But I know for sure that we are going to have a tonight.
My side that finds it difficult to beat Accra Hearts.
Yeah, that is all. Yes, it's true. Accra Hearts of Folk has always been a bogey side for Bechem United. Anytime they come to Accra, they've never won a match here. But this time around, I always say that history has been made and history has broken. We saw Basake Holy Stars. Who knew that Basake was going to score Accra Hearts of Folk? It happened. So this time around, yes, Bechem United, they've lost certain players. Clinton Diodu is no more with them. He's one of their talisman. He's no more with them. But the young guys, as the coach said, I think that they are going to do the job this evening here at the Lagos Sports Stadium for Bechem United. But for them to break that jinx, that is where the problem lies with it. Because Accra Hearts of Folk, first match they lost, second match they lost in the Ghana Premier League, touted as one of the best.
Can you imagine what will happen this evening at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium if they have to lose this game?
I don't want to be a prophet of doom, but I don't want to be a prophet of doom. But I don't think that Accra Hearts of Folk is going to lose today's match. I don't foresee that. But if they should lose this match, it's going to be a very, very big problem. And I think that if you don't take care, it's really even going to affect the technical team. There will be some sacking. There will be some people who have to.
You sure?
I'm telling you,
we heard from the management from the board that they are behind Coach Watara.
They always say that. They always say that we are always behind the coach. But the next minute it happens. Second comes. Coaches are hired and they are fired. But to me, if that thing happens here, and Accra Hearts of Folk should lose this evening, I'm telling you,
Phil, do you share the same sentiment?
We all know that before every sacking, there's an announcement of a backing from the management. So I won't say anything about this, but I expect Accra Hearts of Folk. They always deliver. In such situations, you always find Accra Hearts of Folk delivering. So I know. Well, I'm not a prophet, just like my brother said earlier. But I know that the Hearts of Folk, we are going to see an exciting football today.
All right. So original TV, Metro TV, and also we live on Alpha TV as well as on the Ghana Football Association app. It's the Ghana Premier League, and this is the home of the Ghana Premier League. Telecasting live from the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. I know you love predicting games.
Not this time around, so I love predicting games. So I was saying my team Arsenal is going to win, but we play a draw game this evening against Manchester City. But this time around, Gattuso, maybe first half I'll give my prediction.
Oh, after first half.
After first half.
Okay. All right. So Phil Annan.
I don't normally predict. I don't normally predict, but
are you seeing Accra Hearts of Folk winning, scoring more goals this evening?
Scoring goals in this Premier League this season has been difficult. So I won't predict, but I expect to see probably a goal or 2 in this match.
A goal or 2?
Yeah.
Okay, so 1-1 or 2-0? A goal
Probably.
or 2 for
I can't predict.
All right, so
Let me quickly run through the lineup for
Exactly.
today. So for Accra, so folk, we have Benjamin Asare, we have Theophilus Collison, Osei Esibe, Kevin, Samuel Amufa, Hamza Isa, Sani Isaka, Mohammed Ransford Mensah, Mohammed Hussein, Asamoah Boatin Afriye, Yaya Abdramani, then Mauli Wayo. So these are the guys who are going to do battle for Accra, so folk. For Bechem United, we have Dari Aziz Halona, Davin Iyabua, Augustine Okra, is Isaiah Nyakon, Augustine Afrane Mensah, Bua Regan, Yawa Champion, Emmanuel Owusu, David Asenso Asabre, Baba Moro Abdullah, then Christiansen in Katia. So for the match, for the officials today, referee, the middleman is Kofi Joseph, Anim Aqua. Then the first assistant referee, Asante Isaac, the second assistant referee, you have Kofi Nyakon Bakai, the fourth official is Vamawo George Mauli. I remember this referee very, very well. And the match commissioner today is Andrew Daly. So these are the match commissioners for this evening match.
Okay, so that was my colleague Najid. Najid, he's giving us the lineup for the two sides, and like the two assistant coaches said, there are no changes, but two changes on the bench of Accra Suffolk. But Bechem United, they've made two changes from last game that they played. So we live at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. Very soon the game will start. But looking at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium, this is the second time hosting the Ghana Premier League, and we're hearing other clubs have adopted this place. For instance, Accra Lions, Accra House of Folk, and already Legon Cities are here. And we're hearing Dreams FC will play in Tema, then their subsequent month they will be playing it here.
Yeah, Gattuso. I think that when University of Ghana Sports Stadium was being built, we asked some of the teams to take advantage of that. That is why my problem has always been when we are starting Axel Oruba
because it's been tough. It's been everything on them. The negative aspects have been targeted on Accra Hearts of Oak in the last 2 weeks, and I believe today is the day for Hearts of Oak to turn the tide.
Okay, so Phil made mention of Accra folks struggling to get the goals. Do you think they should put the Hamza, who was their top scorer last season, he should be up front for them so that Boateng play behind him?
Yeah, I got so when we went to Pando during the pre-match, I told you last season Hamza, look at the goals that Hamza scored, and this time around, what role has the coach given him? That is where the problem lies now. Now Hamza should be the boss striker. You should not allow Hamza to play outside the box. That is where the problem is. Because if Hamza is playing inside the box, the goals are coming. So why should you allow Hamza to play outside the box? So to me, I think that this time around, is to give Hamza that chance to play inside the box, and we're going to see the goals. Because if not that, still Accra House of Folk will continue struggling. My brother was talking about the tactics. Yes, they've not changed their tactics. They are still playing the 4-3-3 system. They've not changed it. But Bechem, as you said, they are now playing 3-4-2-1. Now 3-4-2-1 against the 4-3-3. And that is good, which means that they are going to rely more on their flanks. And when it comes to Accra House of Folk, I'm telling you, their two, their left back and the right back, today they have a job to do. Don't forget, Augusto Okra is back. He has seen it all when you talk about the Ghana Premier League. He's back, and he's also going to worry the defenders this very, very evening. So to me, House of Folk, tactically, they should be disciplined. If Bechem are going to rely on the flanks, that is the wing back, that is going to be a big problem for them, because they also decide just to float the ball to play the high balls, the high pressing game for them. Hence, they should relax. If not that, the 4-3-3 automatically they are weak, because in midfield they are more than their class folk. Because the 2 and 3, when they are attacking, they will just
exactly what I wanted to ask. So Phil, they have the energy, they run everywhere, all over. Talking of Bechem, United don't have that energy. We saw it at second half, 5 minutes, lost the game. That's when the 2 goals came and they lost this particular game. Playing Bechem United, who have the energy, they can run till the 90 minutes. It's a worry for Accra Hearts of Oak.
It's a big worry for Accra Hearts of Oak. But believe you me, just like I said, Accra Hearts of Oak is not far behind. They are playing some exciting football. Last week, we saw in the first half, they defended deep and played on the break. In the second half, they decided to resort to possession football and rely on offside traps. That was what killed Accra House of Oak last week. They were excellent on the day. The goals that scored, we realized they were the quality of goals that they conceded. They could not do anything about it. But believe you me, within the 90 minutes in Accra, their fans are around to cheer them on. Accra Hearts of Oak will deliver, because I know that this time around they are going to make sure they give their fans something to cheer about.
Okay, so we live on Original TV, live on Metro TV, live on Alpha TV, live on Ghana Football Association app. It's the Ghana Premier League match day 3. Accra House of Oak versus Bechem United, live inside the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. And talking of the fans, the Phobian fans, we all thought by this they will fill the stadium, but
Accra House of Oak fans, as we know, they are very emotional. They are very emotional, and they go with the flow. When Hearts of Oak are winning, you find them coming. You find them early at the stadium. This time around, 2 games, and they've not won a match yet. But they are playing some exciting football. I am very happy with the way they are playing. They are responding with some exciting football, but they are not scoring, and that has been the problem with this season's Premier League. All the teams are not scoring goals. They managed to nick probably 1 goal or something. The maximum we've seen has been 2 goals, and it's worrying. We were talking about this yesterday, about whether it's been the quality of defenders that we have in the Premier League or the strikers that are not trying enough to score goals. These 2 teams are very good. Bechem, as we saw, they've drawn 2 games. They've not lost a game, and we know their pedigree. Coming into this game with a totally different system against Accra Hearts of Oak, who covers all the pitch with their 4-3-3 system, well, it's going to be exciting. That is all I'm going to say. But I know for sure that we are going to have a tonight.
Bechem is a side that finds it difficult to beat Accra Heart.
Yeah, Gattuso. Yes, it's true. Accra Suffolk has always been a bogey side for Bechem United. Anytime they come to Accra, they've never won a match here. But this time around, I always say that history has been made and history has broken. We saw Basake Only Stars. Who knew that Basake was going to score Accra Suffolk? It happened. So this time around, yes, Bechem United, they've lost certain players. Clinton Diodu is no more with them. He's one of their talisman. He's no more with them. But the young guys, as the coach said, I think that they are going to do the job this evening here at the Lagos Sports Stadium for Bechem United. But for them to break that jinx, that is where the problem lies with you. Because Accra Suffolk, first match they lost, second match they lost in the Ghana Premier League, touted as one of the best.
Can you imagine what will happen this evening at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium if they have to lose this game?
I don't want to be a prophet of doom. But I don't want to be a prophet of doom. But I don't think that Accra Suffolk is going to lose today's match. I don't foresee that. But if they should lose this match, it's going to be a very, very big problem. And I think that if you don't take care, it's really even going to affect the technical team. There will be some sacking. There will be some people who have to.
You sure?
I'm telling you,
we heard from the management from the board that they are behind Coach Watara.
They always say that. They always say that we are always behind the coach. But the next minute it happens. Second comes. Coaches are hired and they are fired. But to me, if that thing happens here, and Accra Suffolk should lose this evening, I'm telling you,
Phil,
are going to roll.
Phil, do you share the same sentiment?
We all know that before every sacking, there's an announcement of a backing from the management. So I won't say anything about this, but I expect Accra Suffolk. They always deliver. In such situations, you always find Accra Suffolk delivering. So I know. Well, I'm not a prophet, just like my brother said earlier. But I know that at Heart of Oak, we are going to see an exciting football today.
All right. So original TV, Metro TV, and also we live on Alpha TV as well as on the Ghana Football Association app. It's the Ghana Premier League, and this is the home of the Ghana Premier League broadcasting or telecasting live from the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. I know you love predicting games.
Not this time around, got to show.
And Hasselhoff are making an impressive. It's Bechem. All have to deal from the back. Moro. That's a lovely play, and he will pass it back to his dependable Achampo. He's got so much quality, I must say. Lovely play now from Bechem at the far right-hand side. Lots of people waiting for it within 18 yards. But not the best of cuts. It's a corner kick. Really pushing a lot of bodies into Accra House of Folk territory now. As they hope to, well, let's see if they can punish the Phobians. We'll be very, very aware. Yeah, it flashes inside, and Benjamin Asari picks it up. That's a lovely ball, belt inside. Quality play. Pass. Mohammed. And it's back to Yaya. He's dropped it into the middle, finds Hussein. Lovely play. Alcibe will have it. Finds Yaya once again. Abdraman will hit it up front. He's got Hamza waiting for it, but 13 shot. Here they come for it. It's Hasselhoff really showing lots of peppers. Maoli goes down. And it's Maoli Wayo. Again, a new recruit for Hasselhoff this season. It's another promising chap to keep an eye on in this game. I will tell you a lot about them as the game wears on. There's Haas throwing. As Ransford breaks it forward, it's going to be a long throw in. Unless looking for the big man up front. Couldn't pick him. There's been a push. As Boateng will be the target man into this game for Accra Suffolk. Scored 13 goals for Nation FC. And tells you that he's a potent goal scorer. Asensu. That's a lovely pass. Unless we find Dalvin. That's a quick counter-attack coming from Bechem United. Here comes a hot chase. Bechem keeps possession. Drops it. Afrani. And Hasselhoff regains possession again. Collinson fails to gather the broken pieces as Bechem collects. And that's the man. Such a big player. Augustino decides to dye his hair into this game. Really distinguishing him from the other Bechem players. Ali showing a lot of glimpse in a previous match against Adriana, where he touches. Ali's playing 75 minutes and showing what he can do. He has brought inside Bechem United, and again Benjamin Asari collected. Not struggling at all to pick that one. He's got the heights to deal with that situation. Got Bechem missing the presence of Francis Trini, who is out due to groin injury. As Hussein brings it forward. Tells you the coach, Kwekwadansu, but that's the man. The Ivorian international Abubakar Ouattara under pressure has come under scrutiny from the House of Folk fans in the last few months in the capital. Inketia couldn't really pick it up. As has have the throwing advantage. Quickly taking Yaya. Retract back. We'll find him again. Collinson. Oh, that's a poor kick, isn't it? From the big man. And that's Hamza Isa couldn't really curl it into the area. Was doing so well for Hasselhoff in his debutant season. Being a top goal scorer. With more than 12 goals for the Phobians. But he's here to find the back of the net. They group in from the back. Ransford picks it. Collinson. And he'll bring it forward. He decides to hit it to the right-hand side to find Asibe. Who finds? Yeah. Drops it into Bechem's box. But it's well collected again by Dari Aziz. It's going to prove to be the clear difference between these two sides if he's able to deal with those situations. Mohamed, here he comes with this one. Can he go past his marker? Oh, lovely turn away from his marker. Going through the bodies, but he's been stopped. Reverting stuff. And it's Boat Azai now. Azai once again for Bechem United. The Hunters. And I see a Bois in your shots. Ouattara complains from the touchline. He knows it. That's Yaya Draman. The man who's got so much quality in terms of experience at the Ghana Premier League level. Draman. Straight direction of play to the left-hand side to pick Ransford. And he brings it forward. Walking pace for the Phobians. Lifted deep again. And it's onto the roof of the nets, but it's nowhere near it. And it's a walk-on goal kick to Bechem United again. And they've got to understand why the captain needs to organize his backline. The former Black Meteor shortstopper. Boa drops it deep back. Referee Kofi noticing something. I don't know what's the game. Oh, you get to know the last 4 meetings between these two sides have produced 10 goals. And it's Hasselhoff really winning the previous one 3-2 with the likes of Kofi Agbesima getting their name on the score sheet. Here's Benjamin Asari. Moro. And his drop into the middle. Finds Azaya. Couldn't pick it up. As Hasselhoff regains possession. He's hammered inside. Oh, lovely play now. That's a lovely touch as well. Coming in from Asamoah. Well, there's a player down on the turf in big trouble, Collinson. Your former down board man. Just look at the replay. Augustine Okra making some complaints to the referee. This was the earlier opportunity that fell the way of the Phobians. And just look at it up front, he brushing off his marker. Hussein. That's a very reckless challenge. We'll talk about Afrani, promoted from Bechem United Youngsters. Just 17 years of age. And it's a typical replacement for Clinton Dodu. Yaya Draman drops it deep to find a man in the rainbow shirt. Finds Collinson. Hits it onto the left-hand side looking for the runoff. Ransford couldn't pick him. Okra picks it. Hussein. And to nobody in particular. That's a wasteful play, if you catch, from the Phobians. RCB hits it down the right-hand side. Finds Yaya. Hussein. Chip it over to find Sani. Sani once again has been sandwiched by two players. Asensio really skipping his steps on the man on the right-hand side, Sani. Collinson. And the fans will urge him to play quickly as they need Hasselhoff to try and see if they can open the scoring account. Hussein picks it up. Mohamed. Long hit inside, looking for Boateng. But again, goalkeeper Ziz arrives early to pick it up. And limping. But you can see this man, the Ivory International, Abubakar Ouattara, today is on his feet. And he tells you that he's not taking any unnecessary play from his players. He needs them to do the job. He's under very, very heavy pressure, despite the Hasselhoff board reposing so much confidence in him. And it's a bit understandable. You need, unless to give the man at the helms a lot of time to gel with the boys. That's a big touch. Ransford, Mensah picks it. Left in ample of space. Oh, dink it over. Finds us somewhere. But he's always got a top customer standing on him. Back to Asamoah again. Really slowing the tempo of the game. Only is building patiently from the back. RCB will have it. Abdraman have been invited from the right-hand side. That's a lovely touch. Hamza, and again is swiped off his feet. That's clever play. Achampo and Moro combining so well to deal with him. Collinson, Abdraman decides to go. Drops it, looking for Hamza. Oh, the decision just arriving a bit late. But still Hasselhoff has possession. Mohammed lines up the shot, but for Sana, goodness me. And it's Aziz who's got a capable hands. It's switched in and it's cleared away. Oh, and that is a real blast. That is a real blast.
Yeah, when you look at Accra Suffolk, I think that the intentions that they are making into the half of Bechem United, they are really, really doing well. But I think that it is time that they utilize their chances because they don't have time to waste. They don't have time to waste. They have to utilize their chances. They don't have time to waste at all. Hamza is doing the job, but he needs to get that goal.
Well, Hamza is doing the job, but needs to let's get that goal. You can see Park Stadium as the Phobians are here. Let's to see what they can do from their new home venue. Mohammed picks it, finds Yaya, and lots of Hasselhoff players walking into Bechem's box, and it's out into the middle. Amofa chasing it, but we'll leave it for goalkeeper Benjamin Asari. It's Adraman, brings it forward. That's a lovely touch from Hamza. But a challenge coming from Baba Moro. And he complains to the referee. You can understand why. 20 minutes of play here at the Legon Sports Stadium, and it's still barring between the two sides.
Yeah, Victor, I think that the first 20 minutes we've seen the best of action here at the UG Sports Stadium, but I think that which of the teams is going to break the virginity of the game or going to break the chains of the game. But I can tell you the way Accra Suffolk is playing, I wouldn't be surprised if they should get the very first goal this evening.
Here it's floated across. Hasselhoff fails to deal with it. Okra invited, could not be found. And again, you need to keep an eye on Augustine Okra. He's got a character. Mohammed. Well, it's been hard showmanship in the last 10 minutes in this game. Hussein. That's a lovely touch. Back to find Yaya. Drops it to find Mohammed. Not the best of touch again from the former TMR student. As Okra picks it. He's got Afani ahead of him. And decides to hit it back to find Boat. There's Bechem now. Building from their back. Isaiah. And it's pushed from behind. Another player who has really done himself a lot of good by coming to this Bechem setup. Bechem looking for their first victory of this season after settling for a goalless stalemate against Nation FC and Adriana FC. SCB lifts it for Ransford. Sasari comes into the fray. Collins in. And a lot of back pass. The fans are not really excited about those decisions from the players.
Yes, and I think that Asari, let's talk about Benjamin Asari a bit, but virtually has been on holidays because I've not seen Bechem United really making any dangerous moves into the territory of Accra Suffolk. So virtually Asari has been on holidays. But as I told you, still the games has not been broken. Bechem United, I think that they are now coming to the party. So let's see what will happen.
Oh, and the whistle is up by referee Kofi. The fans certainly not happy about it. And it's Isaiah. Oh, just look at it. That was a simple touch. But that's a ruthless challenge on him, isn't it?
Yes, Victor, I think that the referee was right on this call. For the referee, I think this time around, he was very, very right on this call. He was close to the incident, so I'm not surprised that he took that decision.
Well, cross session of a VIP stand. Oh, talking about Isaac Nyaku born in Bosankro, a suburb of Bechem. And he's been a Bechem player since the 2020-2021 season. And he's played 28 matches last season. That's a lot of danger, isn't it? But Hasselhoff will survive that scare as Benjamin Asari hangs onto it, push it down the right-hand side, finds Yaya, Collins picks it up in the center cycle. He's spotted, runs forward. Amofa picks it. Asibe. Yaya once again. Unless combining so well with his own left center back, runs forward. Unless they love to send in so many long balls from the flanks. Because Bechem United have choked the middle. 24 minutes of game time cleared, and it's still barring between these two sides. But Moro is still Hamza who hangs onto it and weighs the advantage. And you can understand why Azan Yakun not very excited. It's a very dangerous area, very acute to the goalpost.
Victor, I think that Coach Ouattara, he has learned a bit of something because at the end of the day, you can see this time around Hamza is playing outside the box, and when Hamza always plays outside the box, it is a bit different when he plays inside the box. So this time around, I think they are getting things right.
Well, let's see. Hasselhoff free kick. And it's Mohamed who hits it deep into the box. And again, it's Aziz who gets a hand to it. It stays Hussein. And it's blasted wide. He knows it.
Yeah, the way he pushed the ball and a player still down. But I think that across the folk, when it comes to this 50-50 balls, they should be very, very wary of those things because at the end of the day, looking at the incursion that they made into the 18-yard box, I think that they could have taken advantage of that. Goalkeeper Aziz really did very, very well just to punch that ball away. But across the focus, I told you, they are making dangerous incursion into the half of Bechem United. Bechem United, the defense are really defending very, very well. And their goalkeeper, as I told you, he has not been on holidays as compared to Benjamin Asari.
Well, I see it's another Hasselhoff onslaught now from the left-hand side as the Urasue Mauli is based tonight. Hussein finds it. The former WB United player, just 20 years of age. Hasselhoff goes long, but it's been blocked. As Davlin brings it forward, finds Okra. That could be dangerous. Okra hangs onto it, drops it to find Azaya. Asensu. And it's Okra that'll be invited again, unless you have a touch of it. Oh, lovely piece of skill. Moro. And it's footed back, unless has been picked up by Champon. Hits it back to his goalkeeper, Aziz. Also, and he still also hangs onto it. Well, the team really in that light green outfit. If you've just joined the live feed of this entertaining game, as the Phobians are in their favorite color, the rainbow colors. Yaya Drummond brings it forward, racing down the right-hand side. Hussein calls for it, receives it. It's back to Collinson. No change direction of play to find Ransford. Oh, lot to cut in. Yeah. It's brought forward now into Bechem's box, but again, it lost everyone. It's tipped over everybody, and it means that they will have to get into that brawl. And it's also Emmanuel that wins the sympathy of the referee.
It is a ding-dong battle, Victor, because when Bechem United get a ball, the way they are swinging their passes together and surging forward, I think that they should make use of that. But I can also, folks, as I told you from the beginning of the game, they are always making dangerous incursion into the half of Bechem United, but they are not utilizing their chances. And I think that for almost 20-something minutes, 28 of action made, I think that they should make a serious incursion out of it. At the end of the day, we shouldn't forget, their first match they lost, their second match they lost. Their supporters are relying on them to win this very match.
Afrani brings it forward for the Hunters, who are still hunting in this game. Oh, lovely play. Goes round 2, 3. Nobody in particular could. Benjamin Asari here, arrives early, picks it up. That's a lot of trouble, but the flag is up. out of our side. And Safrani with a lovely intention into House of Fox territory. Just look at it. From the flamboyant agile player making his run. He's got an eagle eye. Looking to pick Nketiah. Sonny picks Ransford. Ransford drops it deep to find Collinson. And it's back onto the path of Mohamed again. But the pass to Yaya will not get him. But he gains possession for the Phobians. Or 82, half an hour already in this game. And it's still the Phobians who are searching for their first goal of the season.
Yeah, Victor, as you said, House of Folk, I really do understand, because when they get to the final third, there's a big of problem for them. Because if you look at the other incursions that they are making, they get to the final third, that is where the problem is. They can't utilize anything. And I think that when you swing your pass to certain areas and it's not happening for you, you should change where you switch your passes to. And I think that is a big problem for Accra House of Folk this evening at UGA Park.
Well, Mauli bringing down his marker, and it's a Franny again. That is in lots of trouble, deep trouble, as he stays on the turf. Just look at it. That was a lovely touch from Atensu. And Okrap invited him into the picture. But again, that touch from Collinson was always going to attract the attention of the referee. So lots of fans here enjoying this game. And you can see it's edging on the Phobians. As Benjamin Asari gets his Suma war ready. And it's Mauli and Ransford who formed that one. Floated across, and again it's well kept out by the 2024 best goalkeeper. Winning the Golden Goals Award for last season. Asamoah. And that's a poor touch from the former Nation FC Maxman.
Yeah, Victor, looking at the ball, I saw it. That was no ball for Benjamin Asari. As you said, he won the best goalkeeper last season. But still, when you look at Bechem United, when they are making the incursion, I think their 1-2 really works well. And don't forget, Augustine Okran has been their talisman, and this evening he has really not disappointed at all. He's doing everything to break the chain. But I'm edging across of the way they are playing now. The two central center back, they are virtually on holidays, because Bechem United have not made any dangerous incursion into their half.
Well, Asamoah Boateng finds Yaya. Collinson. Amofa. And it's back to Collinson once again. Deep into Bechem's half. Releases it onto the right-hand side. Finds Yaya Drummer and curls it in. And it walks it straight into the crowd of green shirts as it's brought out. Oh, that's a very reckless challenge. The referee will play on that advantage. Hasselhoff comes forward and comes up Afrani. Not the best of Kella into the box.